Okay, here's a little drawing I made up for the Dutch door. I'm going to have it to be 30 inches wide by 72 inches high. The bottom part's going to be 30 by 36. The top will be 35 3/4 by 30. I'm going to have a 1/4 inch gap in between with a little piece of trim to hold the doors tight together, a knob for each door. And I will be making it out of this 2x6. So I need to rip the round edges part down, make a nice straight board, and then I will be able to cut that and do some mortise and tenon on it. So that's the plan. Okay, I got the 2x6 ripped down to 5 inches exactly, and you put them tight together. There's as tight as I can get with the table saw. I don't have a planer, so this is the best it's going to get. What I need to do is make sure my top and my bottom is exactly 36 inches. But I know I got a factory edge on one end. I'm going to cut that with a finish blade on the miter saw. So I'm going to go 36 1/4. And then I'll be able to cut that off with the miter saw, come down the other end and get myself, make sure I have exactly 36 inches. So that's one. I'll go make that cut now. Alright, I got to think about what I said last time. I had my top and bottoms boards cut, but it's actually the sides. You know, it's not the easiest thing to make videos and try to explain stuff. At least for me it's not. But basically I got my 36-inch height taken care of. Now I want an overall dimension of 30 inches, but I need to cut 1 inch on either side to make sure I have enough room for a tenon. And then I'll put the mortise inside the 36-inch side rails. So what I need to do, I need to cut these guys down. So 20 inches and 10 would give me my 30-inch width. But I need to add 2 inches to that and make sure they're flushed up. They're flush. So I need to take 22 inches, which would give me enough inch for a mortise tenon on each of these top and bottom rails. So I know need to go cut these off on the miter saw. And then I can measure out and cut for my tenon. Need to go cut them out. Make this cut about a ½ inch on either side. ½ inch out here, ½ inch here, ½ inch all the way around. And then we'll use that for our tenon. And then once that's cut, I will lay out marks on these 36 inches. You know, it'll be obviously a ½ inch in, and then come over 4½ inches here, and a ½ inch all inside there. That will be cut out. See the hinge on the table saw? I need a depth of ½ inch. I think I'm going to go grab my speed square, not my speed square, but my combination square, and measure that with. Hold on. Okay, so I got the combination square out. For some reason this dips down a bit. I don't know why, if it's supposed to be like that or what. I'm going to set my blade directly at 1/2 inch to the high side of the kerf on the blade. There we go. And from here over, let's take this off. Take this over here, 1 inch. Perfect. Cut that up in a second. Okay, I just stuck it inside the sawhorse here, and it's resting on the bottom brace, so I should be able to chisel it out. Minus a little wobble, I put my foot on the corner, so it should hold steady, and I'll be able to get better cuts in the frickin' saw. So I'll stay back here just a little bit off my line. Look at that. That's what I should have did right off the bat. That's the way to make a freaking tenon instead of using a freaking junk handsaw. That's nice. See, I could do it along here too. I'm gonna stay out a little bit and then I'll come in and clean it up. Guess it also depends on how the grain is in the wood, because I'm sure if that grain was going towards the center, it would break out right towards the center. So you just got to be careful which way your grain's going to. Okay, making do, like I said, with what I have. I got a 3/8 inch here mortising drill bit, and I'm going to do that. I got it marked with tape to about 1 inch down, well, exactly 1 inch. So I'm gonna drill the best I can, and then the rest I'll chisel out. So it's pretty much gonna take me all day to do this one frame. Okay, still working on this first one here. But after shaving down, I fit it in there once and it was off about a 1/16 or so inch. So I'm shaving the tenon off a little bit. You can see it just barely off a little bit. I could sand it down, or I could shave this down with a chisel. I choose the chisel. Really thin piece of it. There we go. That should do it. So oh, that's nice. Not perfect, but it's the first mortise and tenon joint I did, so I'm kind of pretty happy with it. And I have 3 more to do. No, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more to do. It's gonna take me some time doing these, so I'll drop this down and show you a close up of it. See how it turned out nice and tight. And then I'll work on the other ones. And I'll show you what this section looks like when it's done. So, that's it. A little bit of sand in here. Make them flush. I mean, it's outdoor. It doesn't have to be perfect, but like I said, this might have been the board that was a little bit of cup in it. Well, that's what I got done so far. That's what she's gonna look like. I got the mortise and tenons all put in there. I need to glue them, snug them up, but before I do that, I have to rip out 1/2 inch all the way around on the inside, cut it out, and then put a piece of plywood in. This is my 1/2 inch plywood that I'm going to stick in there, and then put on the 1/4 round, miter the joints on the 1/4 round, and that'll be the bottom section of the door. Plus need to mortise out the hinges so that can go up on the frame. So, all right.